Okay, try it again. Screwed that one up, so we'll do it again. And doing the rat lines on. I got the bow lines all pretty much finished until I go to the next stage of it. I was gonna do a video on running those lines, but doggone prints, there's a lot of it that's, and what for me is guesswork, because there is no blow up of exactly how those lines went and where they were tying in at. So I opted not to do a video on it. This I got the rat lines started already on this up to a certain point, and it's doing this is half hitches on this if I do it right. Of course, gosh dang it. Yeah, evidently there's some glue on that line that's stuck in or hanging up on or something. Yep. Ended up getting a little glue on that doggone thing somehow, which ain't hard for me to do. Get it started. Alright, got that started. Maybe the rest of it'll go a little easier. And I seen a video where a feller come up with the idea of making a jig for these rat lines. I ain't so sure about that. I guess it works for him, and that's what it's all about. Whatever works for you, then that's what you do. This is a little bit time consuming to do all of them. and it's a repeat process. You got 3 sections on the mast, and it's a process on same thing, just tying and I messed up on that one. It's crossed like it's supposed to be. Undo the doggone thing. And wouldn't you know, as soon as something like that happens, the wrong daggone tool is not in sight. Pull this back out of there. This is aggravating. Alright. So do it again. Do it right this time. There you go. Alright, there's that one. Throw a little bit of touch of glue on each dead end so as it don't come untied. And this glue straight soaks into them lines very quickly, so it don't take a lot for it to set. Yeah. Cut the dead ends off. Make sure you don't cut your line when you're doing this. You'd be in a world of hurt. And have to figure out some way to patch it, and patches don't look good on doing these. And just so you know, what you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna be able to rerun them lines very easy. Now I'm using these tweezers right here for this video, and hopefully my fingers stay out of the way, my hand stays out of the way, where you can kind of get the idea of how this works. This spacer that I'm using on this is 5 millimeters wide. That's the space between each one of the rat lines. And keeps it uniform that way. On most models, ships that I've seen, or rather that I've done, five millimeters is a pretty good standard. So you don't have to have a whole bunch of different width on spacers when you go from one model to another. Good thing about it is you happen to lose one, well, if you got an extra planking board, 5 millimeters width, spacer ain't nothing. Just clip each end of it. And don't clip your lines. And so that's the basics on running rat lines.